Other unions, other trade unions with industrial action on the go at the moment. And our next speaker is Nicky Hughes from the Royal College of Nurses.
Hi everyone, it's lovely to be here and to see all of you, and this is a time that we really need to support each other in getting our messages out to Welsh Government, because they simply are not listening about the nursing crisis that we're facing at the minute. So we need to stand together to take this forward. So you all know a nurse, I'm sure. You have neighbours who are nurses, friends and family who are nurses. Nurses are there from cradle to grave. We're there when you need us most, and there when you need to go into hospital, caring for you in your homes. Nursing is a safety critical profession, and although our main message is about pay, it's also about patient safety, for the safety of your relatives and your people that you love in your life. So that is really important, that we are not only looking for pay, we are doing it for our patients. Now, those of you who are in the audience who are nursing lecturers will know very well the academia that is needed for a nurse to become a registered professional. And you will also know that the professional side of our organisation work hard with you to look at how we can improve services for patients. That's really important. I'm a nurse myself. I've been a nurse for over 30 years, and you know, to see my colleagues as distressed as they are at the moment, having gone through COVID and been clapped on the doorstep, now to be thrown away like pieces of trash that aren't really needed and they're undervalued. But yet, we've got waiting list nurses. Now come along, get yourselves to work and get those waiting lists sorted. Well, unless we're paid properly, that won't be happening. So what we're finding is we've had 10 years now of this Welsh Government not valuing nurses, not paying. So we've had 10 years of no pay rises, like yourselves, no pay rises, pay freezes, and now we're in this cost of living crisis. It's now even worse, and our story resonates very much with yours. But again, we now are seeing that nurses are voting with their feet. They're leaving a profession that they love because they can no longer afford to nurse. Because they still, you know, we are nurses, we go into nursing to care for people, but we actually have to feed our families, we have to live, we have to be able to heat our houses, to be able to put food on the table. So what nurses are doing now is they're leaving. So we now have 3,000 registered nurse vacancies in Wales, and we will have more if this government does not step up and start valuing nurses for the role that they do. What is happening is that those nurses are leaving, either leaving the profession altogether, or they're leaving to go to agency nursing, where they move around ward day after day. That's no continuity for patients. And for that one registered nurse who's employed from that ward, they are working with staff that don't know the area, can't use the equipment, and don't know the policies in Wales. So it's a real crisis that we're going on here now. And like you, and this is why we need to stand together, our nurses are in poverty. They are using food banks. We've heard of nurses sleeping in their car because they cannot afford to travel back and forth to work. They can't afford to be out in the community driving, particularly in rural areas, to care for the patients that need our care most. So now the government has to step up and listen. We know that health is a devolved matter in Wales. This is a Welsh Government decision. They need to make those decisions across the public sector to where their priorities lie and how we keep public services going. Enough is enough. Our nurses are now so desperate, they've got to this last resort of actually standing out and deciding to go on strike action, which has not happened in the RCN for the last 106 years in Wales. So my key message is, and we will be going on strike now in the next few weeks before Christmas. Very difficult time for nurses, but they're doing it for their patients. So my key message is, let's stand together, let's do this together, let's support each other, and let's make things better for those that we love who live in Wales.
Thank you, Nicky. Lots of support to you for your forthcoming